I've been wanting to check out another Rosé song. I was introduced to her by her collab with Bruno Mars. I don't really have any other point of reference. Let's see what she's got. Oh.
Tell me that I'm special. Tell me I look pretty. Tell me I'm a little angel, sweetheart of your city.
This is not what I had in mind at all. Looking at the thumbnail, I was expecting, I don't really know what I was expecting. More like APT.
Tell me that I'm special. Tell me I look pretty. Tell me I'm a little angel, sweetheart of your city. Say what I'm dying to hear, 'cause I'm dying to hear you.
First of all, her vocal quality, coming off of APT where we've got all these layers and it's buried behind production. I appreciated her vocal performance in that song, but I'm really getting a sense for her timbre. Her vocal quality is just beautiful, sheeny and sparkly, and recorded well too. I like the way the video is like lo-fi though.
Yeah, 'cause I'm dying to hear you. Tell me I'm that new thing. Tell me that I'm relevant. Tell me that I got a big heart and back it up with evidence. I need it and I don't know why. This late at night.
Isn't that what we all... Tell me I'm okay. Props to her for being this vulnerable. That's something. You don't see that every day. I can see why she is where she's at. She's real.
I don't know why. This late at night, isn't it lonely? I'd do anything to make you want me. I'd give it all up if you told me that I'd be the number one girl in your eyes. You're one and only.
Her lift in intensity and notes for this chorus is amazing. I want to go back to the beginning of the chorus and point something out in her voice, a particular quality. You don't hear that often, and they're letting it breathe. They're letting it happen in the way this song has been produced.
Do anything to make you want me.
You hear how certain notes that she sings are really bright and they hit you like right here in the forehead, and then other ones are warmer, like you're swallowing them. Not that she's swallowing them, but there's warmth and brightness in one phrase. Listen to "Want Me."
I'd do anything to make you want me.
I sound nothing like her, and I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to make a point as to why we enjoy her voice so much. Wah, wah, it's crooned, it's back, it's long me, want me. It's not want me or want me. It's want me. It's that dynamic, that rocking of placement that allows her voice to come alive and really connect over just two notes.
I'd do anything to make you want me. I'd give it all up if you told me that I'd be the number one girl.
And then listen to how she sighs out of that phrase.
Me, that I'd be.
There's this vulnerability even in her performance. There's no pursuit of goodness here. She's awesome, but not because she's trying to be awesome. She's awesome because she's being genuine and vulnerable, certainly with her lyric writing, but also in the performance.
If you told me that I'd be the number one girl in your eyes.
There it is again. Number one girl in your eyes. Ooh, eh, ooh, eh. It sounds goofy when you're just experimenting with it, when it's detached from the emotion of the song. But this stuff is going on, and part of why her voice sounds so connected and awesome, because she's not afraid to go there with her voice.
I'll be the number one girl in your eyes. You're one and only. So what's it gonna take for you to want me?
There it is again.
Give it all up if you told me that I'd be the number one girl in your eyes. Tell me.
This is a beautiful melody.
One girl in your eyes. That I'd be the number one girl in your eyes.
It's like I get a shiver every time she goes up to that higher note and places it. She just like smacks me in the face and hugs me at the same time.
If you told me that I'd be the number one girl in your eyes. Tell me I'm going real big places, down to earth so friendly, and even through all the phases.
I like the gang vocals here. Like there's a sense of community. Like she's alone in that first verse. Tell me I'm enough. Tell me I'm good enough. And then you get this sense, like symbolically, that other people feel the same way. I mean, it's so relatable. That's being represented in the vocal arrangement.
Faces, down to earth so friendly, and even through all the phases. Tell me you accept me. Well, that's all I'm dying to hear. Yeah, I'm dying to hear you. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that I'm loved. Tell me that I'm worth it, and that I'm enough.
Oh, there's a line. I don't know that she actually said enough in the lyrics before that, did she? No, that was the first time she actually used the word enough. I put that in.
And that I'm enough. I need it and I don't know why. This late at night, isn't it lonely? I'd do anything to make you want me. I'd give it all up if you told me that I'd be the number one girl in your eyes.
You might make the mistake of cutting off the meaning of this song. She's reaching out to a single person and wants to be their number one girl. But I am drawn in because who feels inferior and isn't quite sure why? Who wants that acceptance and would do anything for that acceptance, but can't quite figure out why they never feel like they're enough, why they never measure up? Everybody!
I'd give it all up if you told me that I'd be the number one girl in your eyes. You're one and only. So
Ooh, listen to that articulation there where she really leaned into the beginning of only and then kissed her head voice for just a minute, blending perfectly with those harmonies.
girl in your eyes, you're one and only. So what's it gonna take for you to want me? Give it all up if you told me.
I like that little kiss too. The up.
On me. Give it all up if you told me that I'd be the number one girl in your eyes. The girl in your eyes. The girl in your eyes.
Oh, that was beautiful. Listening? I said that the other kiss up into her head voice, that was like a foreshadowing of what was coming here.
Girl in your eyes. The girl in your eyes.
You hear the airiness at the end of that note? And did you also hear that there was a blatant flip? So many singers, so many vocal students, like, get rid of my vocal break. I hate my vocal break. I don't want to crack. She's like cracking on purpose and making it beautiful. If singers are so afraid of cracking, they can't get to this level of beauty. Again, it's by embracing the vulnerability and the realism and almost the what could be really ugly and risky with her voice, that the beauty in her voice is exposed.
The girl in your eyes. The girl.
The breathiness afterward, just beautiful. There's technique here. She's very good. And learning that technique, if you want to sing like this, is important. But it's got to start with being real, fearless, and being willing to be vulnerable.
The girl in your eyes. The girl in your
few more things. Hear how she closed eyes there? Eyes. She took you on a journey with just one word. We started really open. Eyes. The nuances. And then, listen here. Again, that crack. Eyes. There's this like, yeah, I'm going to be in this voice, and in this voice it's going to be really different. I'm going to take you on a journey with this little rundown, and it's going to be imperfect and perfectly imperfect. But she still leaned into it at the top and like attacked that note and then backed off and let herself crack. I gotta try that. Because there's that hard onset, right? It's not, it's like a definitive, eyes, sort of, but I'm getting there, but it's so cool, that journey that she takes you on. I love how she's choosing to do that. It's not this sort of slurred girl in your eyes. It's girl in your eyes, girl in your eyes. That percussion that she's allowing to happen, even as she's floating up there, really makes that line both pop. It's the same thing I was saying at the beginning. She has this way of hitting you in the face and cradling you at the same time. And these little phrasing choices are everything.
Isn't it lonely?
Oh, that chord change.
Tell me I'm the number one girl. I'm the number one girl in your eyes. Isn't it lonely?
They did something similar in APT where they threw this chord in where you just kind of going, you were really into it, and then it wrenched you out. This is done in a different way, but you expect a major resolution there. That's why it's so cool. We have this very relatable, familiar sounding progression, and then we throw this weird chord in there that we're not expecting, but we're here, Then it goes down to the E minor, then D, and you would expect it to go back to eyes. You'd expect it to go there to the C, but instead they throw in this diminished quality A chord and then go up to the C and then resolve back. Great writing. Great writing. I totally blamed Bruno for the cool chord in APT. Maybe I should be blaming her. Or maybe both of them. But that was just masterful.
Isn't it lonely? I'd do anything to make you want me. I'd give it all up if you told me.
Beautiful articulation and run there in like one of the most subdued part of the songs. Lots of times you hear vocalists really go crazy with articulation when it's the high point. No, she kind of like opens up and gets more simple in the higher more energetic ranges and then saves that for the more intimate parts. That's pretty cool.
Me, I'd give it all up if you told me that I'd be the number one girl in your eyes. You're one and only. So what's it gonna take for you to want me? I'd give it all up if you told me.
There's some nice, tasteful articulation. She's not going overboard. Sounds great. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! She directed it? Whoa, okay, I want to listen to that end again. Hear the little crack out of her voice there at the end? It's like she's not quite going to a note. I'm exaggerating it. There's this fine line, right? Like a voice crack, a whimper out of a note. Like when I say it that way is, oh, that sounds like it would be ugly. But it's not. It's just what it needs. It's just the vulnerability and imperfection that you don't get from an AI vocalist. You don't get from a whitewashed, ratcheted down, fully edited performance. You get... And I just love how she adds heat to her voice without being dirty to it. Listen to this part. It's that bright, that brash, that she just perfectly places. It's almost like there's a distortion, but it's not distortion, not vocal distortion. She's leaning in with her voice so that her resonance comes out as heated. Not distorted, but heated. And part of that's the production. So I think that's just, it's really, really pleasant and wonderful and jarring to listen to all at the same time. I'm shivering. I just wasn't expecting that level of depth in the writing, the messaging, the video, and her voice. I just wasn't expecting that at all. I knew she had a good voice. I was expecting something light and playful with some sort of like beat going on, and the level of sophistication here is, I mean, this could have been something that someone who'd been writing songs for, decades and decades would put out. And she's doing this at such a young age, and it's so awesome. I'm going to be checking out more of her songs and videos for sure. Please leave suggestions in the comments. I'd love to know what songs you think I would connect with the best next. And if you would like help learning how to sing, but in a way where you feel fully connected to how you feel, not just going for notes, not just trying to imitate someone, but really figuring out what your voice can really do and what you can really say and communicate with your voice, click the link below and join my free course. I'll help you pull things out of yourself that you never knew were there.